Hello and welcome back. I have gotten another question about the Rotring Isograph and any Isograph brand. So the pens that I have here are the 0.35 Rotring Isograph, the 0.18 Rotring Isograph, and this here, which is a different one, the Staedtler 0.35 Marsmatic. And the question that I was given from one of my subscribers was, am I able to use the cap of the pen, which is this part here, am I able to use that on a different size of Rotring Isograph? Well, let's go ahead and check that out and we'll find out if you're able to. So when I take the cap of this pen off, you can see here's the indication of the size. I've got my nib. So the inside of this, it's all the same size for the most part. Now, the difference being between these is that you've got the difference of the indicator in the top of what nib size you have. But other than that, there isn't going to be any difference on the inside of the pen, or the cap rather. They're going to fit either way. So if you're salvaging a pen, which I have one here that's like that, I kind of combined it together with all kinds of different parts, the 0.18 will fit onto a cap that's a 0.35. Now, the cap doesn't affect or change anything with the pen. You're just getting a different indication on the end of it of the size of the pen that it's for. So you're able to use any size of Rotring Isograph, nib, and barrel on any size of cap. Well, it's not really a size, rather. It's actually it's just a number. So just imagine that that number is not even there for the cap. That's just to help you indicate it. So yes, the pens are interchangeable for the different caps. So you don't always have to have the same cap number at the top of it. That's just there to help you indicate it. So yeah, that pretty much answers the question quickly, but there's a couple more things I wanted to try. Another one is I want to actually see and check if the cap of these will work with the Staedtler Marsmatic. I'm going to take a look at that. Inside of it seems similar, but we're going to take a look. So when I look at these two, I notice a bit of a difference at the end of it here. This little part here that goes up, I notice on the Marsmatic this is larger and this one is smaller than the Marsmatic. Now the problem I think with that is it's not going to fit right. And with the way that I have these now, I have them both lined up here. And it looks like the Marsmatic is a little bit longer at the end of the pen. So with that being said, you will not be able to put the Marsmatic into the cap of a Rotring Isograph. I could feel it, that's why I didn't press or anything. I've actually got the needle this direction. Now when I put this on there, it's not going to work. As you can see, the cap, it's got a ways to go still to go all the way down. And that's because the tip of this pen is extends out farther than the Rotring Isograph. But the Rotring Isograph should and will be able to fit onto the Staedtler. Well, it actually does not. At least we figured that out now. It's shaped differently here than the inside of this. So no, you cannot use different pens that have different caps with other pen brands. It's not going to work because the ends of the pens are shaped differently, so you cannot interchange them. The only time that you can use a cap that is a different number indicator at the top of it, as if it's the same brand from the same line of isographs. So I can use a 0.18 on a 0.35. That is the cap. Just making sure I repeat that again. It's the cap part of the pen. So I can use a 0.35 cap on a 0.35 pen, but you cannot use different caps from different brands on different pens because they're shaped differently at the end. And so if you try to salvage them and put them together, it's not going to fit. The nib is going to get smashed in there, and you don't want that. You don't want to bend the nib of the pen. So that answers that question, and at least we found out that you can't mix the different pen brands. I never even knew that. It seemed like it would work for the Rotring Isograph fitting into the Staler, but it didn't fit. So that's pretty much all I can think of as far as fitting the caps, and it wasn't really too much of a complicated thing to figure out or question. It was something quick and simple, but hopefully that answered your question, and do let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about anything, and when I get to it, I will do my best to answer it as soon as I can. And until then, thanks for stopping by and watching. Give us a like, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links below if you'd like to support the channel or to buy any art prints. And comment below if you have any questions or anything else. And until then, thank you for watching and have fun doodling. I'll see you later.